Every single payday, a quiet little battle happens right inside your bank account, and it is a silent, stressful struggle shared by millions of hardworking people across the country. If you feel completely overwhelmed deciding where to put your money, if you feel paralyzed by the sheer volume of choices, the actual data shows that you are absolutely not alone in this confusion. Right now in America, only about 16% of all households are actively contributing to an individual retirement account like a Roth IRA, while more than half of all private sector workers across the country do not even have access to an employer-sponsored retirement plan like a traditional 401k. For those who are fortunate enough to have access to these accounts, the pressure to make the perfect choice is immense, yet the systemic gaps in our economic landscape are glaring. We see record high contribution rates from top earners sitting directly side by side with surging hardship withdrawals from everyday people, leaving the average person feeling completely stuck in the middle, trying to figure out how to survive today while somehow building a tomorrow. You see that direct deposit hit your account, you feel that brief fleeting moment of relief that you made it through another pay cycle, and then the heavy questions start creeping back into your mind because the complex systems around us make it feel like an all-or-nothing game where one single wrong move today could cost you your future security and decades of hard-earned comfort. It makes you look at your phone, look at your balance, and wonder if anyone actually has this all figured out, or if we are all just guessing and hoping for the best while the clock keeps ticking in the background. We tend to look at retirement accounts as these incredibly rigid, cold mathematical problems that only certified accountants and Wall Street analysts can truly understand or optimize. We are told by the endless talking heads on financial news networks to compare complex tax brackets, predict with absolute certainty where the global economy will be in 30 or 40 years, and make these massive permanent life decisions based on abstract numbers that are completely out of our control. But that is exactly the reason why so many of us feel completely stuck and unable to move forward with our financial lives. The traditional approach to personal finance completely fails because it treats you like a flawless mechanical calculator instead of a living, breathing human being with real emotions, real daily stress, and a very real life that you have to live and pay for right now. It is completely normal to feel overwhelmed by all of this because the entire system is actively designed to sound as complicated as possible to keep you relying on expensive gatekeepers, but when you strip away the dense jargon and the terrifying charts, this choice isn't actually about predicting the exact future of the Internal Revenue Code. It is about understanding your own behavior, recognizing your own need for peace of mind, and discovering how you want to experience your personal journey toward true time freedom without feeling like you are constantly failing some invisible test. Let's look at how this dilemma actually plays out in the real world by looking closely at two entirely different paths, taken by two people who want the exact same thing out of life but go about achieving it in totally opposite ways. We have Elena and we have David, both working regular jobs, earning a decent living, and deeply caring about what their lives will look like decades from now. Elena is someone who deeply loves certainty, clarity, and maintaining absolute control over her personal destiny. When she looks at her paycheck, she wants to know with absolute certainty that what she sees on her screen is exactly what she gets to keep, with no hidden surprises waiting for her down the road. David, on the other hand, is completely focused on the concept of optimization, leverage, and maximizing his available resources in the present moment. He wants to see his current taxable income go down right now so he can keep more cash flow in his pocket today, and he absolutely loves the idea of his employer chipping in free money to help him build his nest egg faster than he ever could on his own. They both want to reach the exact same destination of financial peace and freedom from the daily grind, but the structural paths they choose change not just their mathematical outcomes, but their day-to-day psychological relationship with their money and their work. Elena decides to put her primary focus into a Roth IRA, and the way this specific account works for Elena is beautifully simple and incredibly comforting on a psychological level. She takes money that has already been taxed by the government, money that is fully and completely hers from her net paycheck, and she moves it into her personal investment account because she already stepped up and paid the government its share up front. A beautiful, almost magical rule kicks in for the rest of her life. Everything that money earns through the quiet, compounding power of the stock market over the next 10, 20, or 30 years grows in a completely protected, untouchable financial bubble. When Elena eventually reaches her later years and decides it is finally time to step away from full-time employment, she can pull out every single dollar from that account completely tax-free. If her small, consistent contributions grow over time into a massive nest egg of $1 million, all $1 million belong entirely and exclusively to her, with no deductions, no fees to the state, and no strings attached. For Elena, this structure eliminates a massive amount of underlying anxiety because she never has to spend her life worrying about what crazy tax laws or economic shifts the government might pass decades from now, meaning she has effectively bought herself total future certainty and complete insulation from political winds. David takes a completely different route for his financial journey and chooses to heavily fund his traditional 401k through his corporate employer. When David contributes his money to his 401k, the cash comes directly out of his paycheck before the government can even lay a single finger on it. This unique setup gives David an immediate, tangible, and highly rewarding benefit in the present day because it lowers his overall taxable income for the year, meaning he pays significantly less in federal and state taxes right now, leaving him with more breathing room in his monthly budget. On top of that immediate benefit, David's company offers a highly attractive matching contribution program, which is essentially his employer handing him completely free money just as a reward for participating in the company plan. But here's the major psychological trade-off that David has to accept for choosing this path, because that money is going into the account before it faces any taxes. The government is essentially operating as a silent, invisible partner sitting directly inside his investment portfolio. Every single dollar that grows through compound interest over his career is going to face full taxation when he finally decides to withdraw it in his retirement years. David is making a calculated bet that he will be in a much lower tax bracket later in life than he is right now. But he has to learn to live with the lingering, quiet question of what future tax rates will actually look like when it is finally time for him to access his wealth. If you're finding this deep breakdown helpful, and you want to see more honest content that cuts through the confusing mainstream noise to help everyday people find true peace of mind with their money, please take a quick second right now to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below sharing which of these two paths sounds more like your personal style and your way of thinking. It really helps the platform's algorithm push these educational videos out to more people who are currently feeling stressed, isolated, and completely overwhelmed by these exact same life decisions, so we can collectively help them realize they aren't alone in this struggle and that there is a clear, calm way forward. The real turning point in this entire lifelong debate happens when you finally realize that the true winner of this battle isn't decided by a complex Excel spreadsheet or a financial calculator. It is decided entirely by your unique personal psychology, your worldview, and how you naturally handle risk, vulnerability, and control. When you choose between the path Elena took with her post-tax money and the path David took with his pre-tax employer plan, you're not just choosing a dry tax strategy written in a government textbook. You're choosing what specific kind of financial stress you're most willing to tolerate over the course of your career. Are you more comfortable giving up a little bit of your hard-earned money right now in exchange for absolute ironclad certainty and freedom later? Or are you more comfortable saving money today while willingly accepting some long-term uncertainty about what the future rules of the game might be? Money is ultimately just an energetic tool designed to buy you personal freedom, options, and peace of mind. And if a specific account makes you mathematically richer on paper, but keeps you up at night tossing and turning, worrying about future government policy and changing laws, then it isn't actually serving its true purpose in your life. So how do you actually apply this high-level understanding to your real, everyday life without falling into the dangerous trap of toxic hustle culture or feeling like you have to sacrifice your entire current lifestyle and happiness just to save for a distant future? You start exactly where you are right now, using small, highly realistic actions that don't disrupt your peace. If your employer offers a matching contribution program like David's did, that is generally a fantastic, undeniable place to start your journey because that match represents an immediate 100% return on your effort that you simply do not want to leave on the table. But the beautiful secret of personal finance is that you do not have to choose just one single path and stick to it blindly for the rest of your working life. Many people find an immense amount of psychological peace and balance by actively doing a mix of both strategies, giving themselves immediate tax options in the present moment while securing tax-free safety for their future selves. You can build your financial foundation slowly, step by step, focusing entirely on the habit of consistency rather than the pressure of perfection, and knowing deeply that simply taking any action today puts you incredibly far ahead of the general population. You can take a long, deep breath right now and completely let go of the intense pressure to make a flawless, perfect, mathematically optimal financial choice this very second. Both of these accounts are incredible, highly effective tools that were specifically designed by the system to do the exact same heavy lifting for you, which is using the mathematical power of compound interest over time to build you a life defined by freedom and choices. Whether you naturally lean toward the total future clarity and ownership that Elena found in her choice, or the present-day efficiency and employer help that David utilized in his, the simple, undeniable fact that you're engaging with this video and thinking deeply about this topic means you are actively taking control of your own destiny. You are fully capable of navigating this world. You don't need an advanced degree in finance to make smart, life-changing moves. And you can move forward into your week with absolute confidence, knowing that your steady, consistent, and quiet efforts today are building the peaceful, secure, and independent life you truly deserve.